Welcome to my channel, The Flix Judge, where you will get detailed reviews and honest ratings of global movies and OTT series so that you can watch only the best content worthy of your time. Today, we'll review Bodies, a limited series that is running in Netflix. The series is created by Paul Tomlin. It has 8 episodes, each an hour long. It's also available in Hindi dubbed version. This is a sci fi mystery thriller series involving time travel. Over the years, there have been many movies and series in this genre. This series has some aspects like the series Dark and also in bits the series 12 Monkeys. The series starts off in 2023 with D.S. Shahara Hassan discovering the body of a white male shot in the eye with strange markings on his arm. While chasing down a suspect results in the suspect killing himself, it leads her on to another suspect, Elias Mannix. Investigations lead the police to the home of Elias's adoptive parents, where D.S. Hassan finds photos of herself and her family in the room of Elias. However, Elias is not to be found. Further events lead to a booby trapped bomb, which results in the death of a policeman. After Elias is apprehended, during interrogations, he as well as his father reveal many strange things about some future events and claim that D.S. Hassan has a role to play in all that. The phrase, "Know you are loved," is uttered by all the suspicious characters. Meanwhile, in 1941, similar dead body in the same place, in the same position with same wounds and markings is discovered by a DS Charles Whiteman. Whiteman is shown to be someone who is indulging in some shady activities on the side. A mysterious lady for whom he works on the sides makes him dispose of the body. However, things get messed up. He also gets involved with a little girl, Esther, who is a witness to Whiteman trying to dispose of the body and is threatening to expose him. Again, in another timeline, in 1890, D.I. Alfred Hillinghead finds the same body in the same situation. Even though he is a family man with a wife and a grown daughter, he is secretly gay, which causes a lot of complications in his investigations down the line. His main suspect is a Sir Julian Harker, who is a wealthy and powerful figure with a secretive past. He has influence in society and even in the police force. There is a fourth timeline in the year 2053 wherein DC Iris Maplewood finds the same body again in the same situation. However, this time the body turns out to be alive. This is shown to be a different world wherein a nuclear bomb had exploded some 30 years ago in London, after which apparently some new system of governance has come into place. Again, the phrase "know you are loved" comes up, which is used by some kind of cult KYAL, which seems to now govern London. These are all left pretty vague, however. After some investigations, Iris discovers that the body belonged to a professor, and to her shock, also discovers that he is also still alive. That is, now there are two identical people. So, who is this body? Why is it found in four different timelines? Who is Sir Julian Harker, and what kinds of secrets does he have? What is the role of each of these detectives, and what caused the nuclear explosion? The rest of the series tries to answer these questions. Now, for a time travel mystery drama to be engaging and successful, at least one of the aspects of either the science or the mystery or the drama have to be good. So, let's look at each of those one by one. First, let's look at the science and logical aspects. The main thing about the series is that it focuses more on mystery and drama than on the science. I did mention the German series Dark earlier. The amount of complications and threads that Dark had was unbelievable. By no stretch of imagination, this series is of that level of meticulousness or brilliance. It is just that there are multiple timelines in this, just like in the series Dark. The similarity ends there. This series suffers from a mess of confusion, half baked situations, and a total lack of logic. Normally, any story involving time travel creates so much paradoxes and complications, which the story and screenplay have to very carefully handle. But in this, there are so many logical mistakes in the main story itself, you don't need to bother about the ones introduced by time travel. The very premise or rationale for the nuclear explosion and the time loop created by KYAL cult and its leader is bogus and unconvincing. It is made worse by the rationale not being just a reveal in a couple of scenes, but by it being a recurring theme in many episodes. How did the first loop happen is unanswered because the loop starts from the year 2053, but the foundation for it is laid in 2023. I can't reveal more as it could become a spoiler. However, you will understand it once you see it. Also, another key question of why those specific detectives have to discover the bodies at those times is again not answered at all. A lot of screen time is used up. Even people are getting killed for those characters to discover the body and be involved in the case. And we are told again and again that it is very important. However, at the end of it all, we fail to understand why. Even the approach taken by the main characters in the last two episodes to neutralize the actions taken by the villain is circuitous and complicated and fraught with uncertainties. Even a novice can come up with 10 different easy ideas which are straightforward and sure shot. So, how about the mystery aspect? The mystery element in the initial episodes do keep us engaged, but once we get to know more about the crux of the story, all the mystery fizzles out and looks extremely hollow. Okay, what about the drama? As far as emotional drama goes, the series tries its best to provide a lot of drama. Many unnecessary characters and events are introduced to create this drama totally unrelated to the main story. So, while there is a lot of drama, it looks thrust upon and not organically coming out of or helping the main story. Even the ones that happen between the gay cop and the photographer, or the one between white man and the little girl, while do contribute to the character's journey, are totally unrelated to the main story. The serial would have been more crisp and thrilling if some of these were kept to the minimum or completely eliminated even. But overall, the screenplay is kept fast paced. The director does not allow it to lag. With four different timelines to work with, the story is kept moving quickly so you won't be bored. Also, I have to mention the editing is clean and you don't feel confused about following four different storylines. Of course, the simplistic handling of the sci fi portions is also the reason why the story seems so simple to follow. Technically, the series is good. They have managed to recreate and differentiate 19th, 20th, and 21st century England well, even though mostly they operate within sets, I guess. The camera and the CG VFX effects are decent enough. The acting by Amaka Okafor as D.S. Hassan, Jacob Lloyd as D.S. Whiteman, Stephen Graham as Mannix were good. I especially like the dynamic between D.S. Whiteman character and the little girl Esther played by Chloe Raphael. The emotional bonding totally worked for me. Unfortunately, the reason why Mannix does all this is quite shallow and does not even have this level of emotional connect. So, what is the verdict? To me, this is a half baked attempt at some emotional drama using time travel to create some mystery. However, the director does not exhibit the imagination, inclination, or the heft to deal with serious sci fi stuff. So, this is neither a good sci fi series nor is it a good mystery thriller series. So, if you are a sci fi fan and expect a good sci fi mystery thriller, you will be sorely disappointed. This will be a total waste of your time. But if you are just looking for some passable drama with a sprinkling of liberal messaging, don't really care about logic, etc., then you can watch this. You can finish this over a weekend. I will rate this a 5 out of 10. The only good point is that the screenplay does not lag much and keeps a good pace, so you won't be bored. As far as parental guidance goes, this has dead bodies in some state of nudity and some intimate scenes of the gay kind, so definitely not for children. See you again with another review. Until then, bye and happy viewing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I go through hours and hours of content so that you can watch only the very best ones in your precious free time. Thank you.